Hello! We are going to have a look at one of the brand new launches today. We're going to have a look at the Whimsical Wheelbarrow and also the Pretty Petals. This is beautiful. This is all about construction. A lovely set of construction dies. We're going to be playing and making one of these. I mean, they're beautiful. They really are. Real in depth. The wheel even works. Yeah, it's really cool. The wheel actually rotates round on that axle at the front there, and then you can make all those gorgeous flowers inside. I mean, the flowers are beautiful. They're all based on like a tatty rose, so very easy to make. All you're going to do is use your quilling tool and quill them, okay? But what you're getting two die sets. Okay, so let's have a look at the two die sets. So these are your two die sets. You've got your beautiful wheelbarrows in there, so absolutely gorgeous. So let's have a look at that one. You can see there that you've got all your detailed dies in there. You've got 39 dies in total, all with verso edges, so you can use the panels maybe on your cards. But then you've also got those beautiful pretty petals in there as well. Now you've got 4 different varieties in there, really easy to use. All you're going to do is you're going to use your quilling tool to curl them up and then glue them on their bottoms. Really nice. So what are you actually getting in that die set? Should we have a look at what we're actually getting? These are what you're getting. So you're going to get all these beautiful dies in here. You can see the wheelbarrow sides, the axles, you've got the wheel in there. These here are your tatty flowers. There's actually another one. I couldn't quite fit it on my magnetic sheet, so somewhere on the reverse, where is it? Here we go. We've got another one there. So you've got your 4 tatty flowers in that collection as well, but really easy to use. These are beautiful dies. They're all about, you know, having a play, having that construction. So let's put that to one side and let's start to make one of these. Okay, it is very easy. This here is the base of your wheelbarrow, yeah? And all we're going to do is we're going to fold all those little score lines, fold those up like so, and you can instantly see that you've got the beginning of your wheelbarrow, yeah? So let me just get my eyeballs on and let's get some adhesive on this situation and let's start to glue this up. Now we're just going to put glue down the outside edge of those little glue tabs there, and we're just literally going to fold them over onto themselves, and that there is the base of the wheelbarrow, the actual bit where you put your muck. So let's just put the other one on the other side as well. So that there instantly is the beginning of that wheelbarrow. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the other bit now. Oh, let's just hold that a little bit longer. I'm a bit keen this morning. So let's just put that one to one side and let's start to make the axles. Okay, now your axles are going to go down both sides of your wheelbarrow, so you're going to need 2 of these. We're going to bend all the score lines and we're going to bring the adhesive all the way down that edge there, and you're literally going to fold it in on itself, and that is going to give you a little sort of tube. Yeah, so just holding that one into there, and it's going to give you that little square tube. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to come and we're going to fold these little tabs in, one over the edge, and then we're going to do the same on the other side, folding in the tab and putting a little bit of glue on the end of that. So you've got that real sturdy card square panel, whatever you want to call it. Okay, So we just put a little bit more glue just on that edge there, and we're just going to hold that one for just a minute. Okay, so let's just, so that's one, and of course we need two because we need one for both sides. So let's do the other one. Let's get the adhesive onto there, fold it in on itself like that, and we're just going to hold that for just a minute until that takes. Get it nice and level before it actually grabs. There we go. So we're just going to hold that one for a minute. These are beautiful. They really are. You know, whether you're doing them for, you know, mom, dad would be nice. If granddad or dad is into gardening, maybe you've got some trowels and different things like that. You could put some trowels in there. Seeds, packets of seeds. You know, it's a really nice, unusual little gift. So let's put the end onto that one. So while I hold that one on my little finger, I can come over and do the other one. So let's bring that one in and just hold that one until that one's taken. So I've now got two tubes, okay, so this is going to go down either side of my wheelbarrow, but of course we want that cross member in the middle. Now I'm just going to switch my hot glue gun on because I do like to use a really strong adhesive on this next bit. Okay, now we're going to do the same principle as we've just done on this smaller one, and this is the one that's going to join these two together. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stick this one together. So we're going to come in, run that one over the top, put in our little ends. It's exactly the same as what we've done so far. Bring those little ends in. Same on its bottom. Get that one in. And we're just going to hold that one for just a minute as well. Just give that little bit of persuasion. Now while my hot glue is actually warming up, we're going to start to make the wheel. Okay, now the wheel is so sweet, it really is. So you need one for the front of the wheel and one for the back of the wheel. I know that sounds really strange, but you know what I mean. You want one for the left and one for the right hand side. And the way that you join these together are these little strips here. So first of all, give them a little bit of persuasion. Okay, and all I mean is just break those fibres of that cardstock so they start to curl, because if you don't do this you're not going to get it to go round. Okay, you do need to break all those fibres on both of them. So all the way, just keep on moulding and shaping those little bits. Okay, so we've now got the little curvature. So we're going to stick one to itself. Make sure it's nice and tight right up to that little bracket. Okay, so now we're going to bend all these little glue tabs. Just go round, bend them all. Bit eager, Jodie. Let's stick that one back down. You know I'm impatient and I like me high tech, but it's impossible to do this. We just need wet glue and a little bit of patience. So let's just fold that one in there. Let's have a bit more glue. Stick that one onto there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on all these individual little tabs. Okay. So try and get it as close to the edge as humanly possible, like so. And then this is going to sit directly onto the top. Okay, so I'm going to put that on my counter, And we're now going to bring this in, and this is why I say you can't do this with high tack, because you need that movability time to actually manipulate this into place. So get one or two 100% in the right place like that. Okay, just have patience. You know, they say patience is a virtue. I don't have it. So we're now going to work our way around, just holding all those little edges. Okay, and this is going to be one side of your wheel. Now the other one, the other panel, we actually put inside this one. Okay, so just bear with me while I just manipulate this so that it's all nice and square on my wheel. Come on. Let's just undo that a little bit. It's a little bit too big. Let's just take that out. Come on. Let's just undo you a little bit and start again. There we go, that's better. Just spend a little bit of time with this bit, okay, because it's does take a little bit. You just have to have patience. So we're going to go around the other side now. Might have to put a little bit more glue on this because it might have already dried. No, we're okay. So now we'll just close that one off. So that's one side. Now the other one, you see how that's perfect all the way around now. Okay, now the other one we put inside here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend our tabs first of all. So just bend those little tabs. And we're going to put glue down the strip. Okay, and this is going to come and sit on the inside perimeter of that. And that way you get a lovely tight edge all the way in there. You can see how I'm just persuading it to go around the edge nice and tightly, and then fold it over itself. You see how that's gone right in to those centre panels. Make sure it's flat, because you don't want your other side of your wheel floating, do you? So you've got that one in. And now we go round once again, add in your adhesive onto those little tabs and bring in your wheel. Now when you put your wheel in, make sure that your little spokes are all lined up. Okay, so just eyeball it. It's easier if you close one eye. I know, don't ask me why, but it's how my eyes work. Just go in and just put that directly at the top, eyeball it. One eye works better than two. So then just hold that on the top there until it takes, and then you've got your wheel. Oh, it's so sweet, it really is. So look, you see how that's perfect all the way around there now. So we've got that little wheelbarrow wheel. Come back. You've got your little wheelbarrow wheel that's going to be perfect. Okay, so you must put your axle through before you start to stick anything else together. Okay, so you're going to put your little axle through the middle there. And then this is why I like hot glue. Okay, now I make sure that my join there, make sure that's to the bottom. Okay, and I just put a little bit of hot glue on there, the same as this. Make sure your join is at the bottom, because you don't want to see your join. And we're going to place that one onto there. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. Let's find out which my join's there. So I'm going to put my join into there. So a little bit of hot glue. I mean, you could be using normal glue, but I have to say I do like the hot glue, the instance of the hot glue. So we've now got, we've got the beginning of our wheelbarrow. Now don't worry if your wheel looks lopsided, because you've got in that collection two little angles here. Okay, you can see that they're embossed. They've got embossing detail on them as well, and these go onto the sides. Okay, and these make those sides perfect shape. So we're going to bring that in now and stick that onto both those edges, and this stops your wheel from being loose, stops it from going around. Okay, so push your wheel back across, bring in your other side, and we're going to place that one onto there as well. So you can see now that that is going to centralise my actual wheel, plus it's going to hide my joins. So we've got that so far. Okay, let's just hold that just a tad longer there. We've got our little wheelbarrow unit, and this we're going to stick onto here. So you're going to put it parallel on your bars, so get it nice and level on those bars. So let's get that one into there. So that's one side, you can see that's nice and parallel onto there. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Bring that bar in so it's parallel on there as well. So you've now got the actual barrel on there. Now you need the stand. Okay, now the stand goes on the back. Now I like to double this up, because obviously at the moment this is just one sheet of card. So I do like to double this up so that we've got double thickness, so that my legs don't actually buttle. So I'm just going to put two on the top of each other. So I'm going to place one on top of the other. I mean, you could be putting 3 or 4 layers on there, it's entirely up to you. Okay, but bend your cardstock while it's wet. Okay, and then you're guaranteed to get a perfect shape. So we've now got that little sort of frame. You see how that's a little frame, and this literally comes onto the back of here. So you're going to slide this up and it sits underneath your handles. Okay, so we're going to stick one side on and then the other. So let's just, I'm just putting the adhesive on this bit and this bit, and that sits parallel, whoops, underneath. You see how it goes underneath the actual, comes all the way down onto there. Have a little bit of patience, Jodie. Let's turn it round, and we're going to do the other side as well. Just a little bit of glue onto there, and now we can bring that side up and stick it onto there, and you've got your wheelbarrow. It's done, all done and dusted. Yeah, so it's then over to you how you want to decorate it. You've got all those beautiful panels in there. Look, got this little wheelbarrow, ding ding. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, so it's ready to roll. That the wheel actually works. Yeah, so you can make your wheelbarrows. As I say, I've decorated this one with all the beautiful florals that are coming in the collection as well. We've got all those cheeky little panels on there, a working wheel. I've actually put a different colour card on the wheel as well, so that it looks like it's got a, you know, the wheelbarrows have like a little metal rim on there, on the old cart wheels. We've got that on there. But because you've got those pretty petals in there as well, you can be making all these beautiful little flowers as well. But really, really easy. All you're going to do is quill them on a little quilling tool, and you're going to be able to make all these little flowers as well. Now, as you can see, that is a really, really easy item to make. Just take your time a little bit, okay? Don't be in a rush, but you're going to be able to do that beautiful little wheelbarrow. You're then able to decorate it however you want to decorate it as well. It's really, really pretty. Now, this is the latest from Tonic Studios. This will be available on Create and Craft. It will also be available on Tonic's own website later on as well. Now, I am Jodie Johnson. If you've never met me before, where have you been? Where have you been? I've been with Tonic for 10 years. So yeah, you can join me on Crafting with Jodie as well. So Crafting with Jodie is my Facebook group, and you can share all your makes on there. You can go on there and get mojo kickers and everything else. But if you are following us on Tonic's Facebook page, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Yeah, hit that notification and you'll get all the latest details of products and everything else. But share your makes. We love to see your makes. We really, really, really do. And don't forget, if you're a TCK member, you're also going to get your 10% discount as well. So I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and take a look at all the other videos. There's so many more products available as well. So from me, Jodie Johnson, this is Tonic Studios, and we will see you later. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Bye.